My name is Segun Awolowo. I'm glad to be with you again today. So let's quickly move to something very important and critical while helping others can grow your business. I tell you what, it's one of the things. You see, business growth is something that you have to understand. And a whole lot of times, it's not about money. It's not about big sum of money. Somebody says, if I have a lot of money, my business will grow and expand. But there are some things that are not given attention to. One of those things is what I'm talking about today, helping others in so many ways, add values back to your business in so many ways. Different set of people. Now, those that you know, you probably may not understand who they are, and then meeting them and adding value to them in one way or the other comes back to you. You have the word of the statement that says, what goes round comes round. Everything you do in life have consequences. There is nothing that you do that does not have its own consequences. And so the same way, when you support, when you help, when you show kindness, when you show love to people who may not have the capacity right now to return your good and your kindness back to you as it is now, you may not know where they can recommend you and mention your name in the days to come. I just remember a story of a young lady and a boss who was a very strong man but had a challenge, and he was a leper. And you know, he had gone everywhere to seek medical help, but there was no help for him. He had done everything. He had money, but money could not solve the problem. So it was the house girl that gave a recommendation to the boss and said, boss, if you don't mind, I know one man somewhere. If you go to him, he will have a solution to your problem. And then sluggishly, he followed the house help to this man. And then when he got there, the man didn't even come out to say, to prescribe the solution. He sent another person to him. You know, imagine how powerful he was. And then he felt offended that the man who was supposed to be of help to him didn't even show up, and he didn't even show face. And then he was angry and he wanted to return back. What kind of an insult is this? And I think one of the problems he had was anger problem. The money he had entered into his head that he felt there is no problem this money cannot solve. Unfortunately, with all the money, he could not get solution to his problem. So, but guess what? This same young lady was the one who gave advice. Sir, if you have been asked to pay $10 million, you would have paid. But at this time, you are not asked to pay any money. You are just given an instruction. And then, what will you lose? What will it cost you if you obey this simple instruction? Same girl gave advice, and then gracefully he obeyed. And that was the end of his problem. He got the solution to his problem from the lowest person he could ever have imagined. Not from a colleague, not from a family member, not from a friend, from the lowest person in terms of the level of hierarchy as far as he was concerned. Now, what am I saying to you today? Sometimes you may not know who will take you to the next level in life and in business. That's why it is important that you treat every person that you meet as a VIP, very important personality. You don't look down on people thinking that that level they are now is what they will be or where they will be tomorrow. I've gotten recommendations at different levels from different people that when we met, they were not looking like him, and then one thing led to one thing led to another, and then they ascended in life, and they move on up to the through the ladder, and then today they are the one who recommended us for certain opportunities that we enjoy today. It is important that you treat people that you meet in life and in business with value, and what you do with them will come back to you. Now, so when you meet people, treat them well, show them love, show kindness to them, be kind to people. You don't have to know them, they don't have to give you business for you to treat them well. Show love, respect, and then be merciful to people that come your way. You're going on the road and somebody needs your help, show the love that you can show at every level that you can. Don't be too big. As a matter of fact, some of us, you do a business and you are still at the startup level and you are thinking that there's nobody who can help you. I'll tell you what, you'll be frustrated in life. You need people in your life. Wherever you see people, there is money there. You need people to help you to build that business. I'm not talking about employing staff here. I'm talking about people who can mention your name in the places that matter. There are certain times, I'll tell you what, I've met people who said to me, this thing does not answer to proposal. There are certain jobs you will never get except by recommendation, and you will never be recommended except you have treated people in your life well, with respect, dignity, and honor. There are certain jobs that you will never get except your name is mentioned. Sometimes you think it's all about proposal. By the time I do my branding, by the time I do my proposal, I'm going to do everything, it's going to be colorful. Excuse me, you will be disappointed. And just like I know some of you have been disappointed before, you'll be disappointed as you think it's all about proposal. I tell you what, I've experienced a lot of things before, and I know it is not the proposal that brought the jobs. It's just good names and goodwills. Good names and goodwills. Good names and goodwill. This is very important. Show love, respect, kindness to people that you meet at every level. At functions, at occasions, in religious organizations, you meet them in churches, you meet them at parties, you meet them on the street. Be respectful, be loving, and let it be a way of life, not because you are expecting them. And now the challenge with some of us is that you see people in cars, in vehicles, and you think they are the only people who are qualified to help you. You'll be amazed that sometimes the biggest help you will get will come from the least of the people that you can ever imagine. And so that's my advice for you today. Show love, respect people anytime and every time you come across. Treat everyone as the next person that will take you to your next level and your next stage in life. Not because they look like it, but because you can never tell. Only God knows tomorrow. You can never tell what will happen to them tomorrow. So I believe this helped you today. I want you to subscribe to this channel, and then I'll see you at another time. God bless you. My name is Segun Awolowo.